Hi everyone, this is the November 2015 love forecast for Virgo. And again, sorry for the delay. I have been swamped with the reading, so it takes me a lot of time to actually find extra time and energy to actually do the monthly forecast. But I will do them, of course. Um, and just a bit of patience. And so, yeah, I've also read the comments that everyone has been sending me. So please do know that I have read them. I may not be able to respond immediately, but I do appreciate all the messages that you have been sending me and how it resonates to a lot of people out there. It means a lot, and yeah. Now, this monthly forecast for Virgo. I really find it somehow interesting because, whenever I connect with my cards, I shuffle them, I don't know for some of you who use the cards, but I find myself feeling some sort of energy in me whenever I shuffle the cards and focus to the intention and question that I have in mind. And usually, whenever I do monthly forecast, most of the time I would find myself almost sneezing for some reason. I don't know why. So it always made me feel that there's must be something about the reading that might have triggered that, but I'm not sure, and this is the reason why I never mentioned it before. But in Virgo earlier, as I was focusing and shuffling the cards, I kind of feel some sort of friction on my chest area. And for some reason, as I was taking out the card, I I had I suddenly cough and I can't hold it in. That kind of feeling. And it's really interesting because the card that I have taken out for Virgo during that time is a tower. So I really am sure that a lot of Virgos will encounter some major changes for the month of November. It could be a breakthrough, but I kind of feel this is going to be a month of action for them. A month of changes, a month of action. So, yeah. So, first, let's do with the Norman cards. So, what I'm getting here is that there is some sort of long standing issue, situation, or relationship. It could be something that has been stagnant. There is going to be some shifting that is going to happen. It could be that you are going to decide on wanting to do something about it, initiating something on it, and it gives you some sort of success if you actually make an action towards it. Because I kind of feel that this is a time wherein you're making some sort of life changing decisions. And it's really more about you acting upon your true feelings and true emotions. And for some of you who has probably been waiting for this person to come around, it could be that this is also the time wherein, this charming guy suddenly comes around in your life and, suddenly shows up in front of you and makes some sort of advancement. So, basically, it's really more about changes and success going on. So, this could be a start of a stability in the relationship because I kind of feel there's a lot of security and happiness that is playing a big role in the relationship for most Virgos out there. it plays an important role. So if you do not find yourself being happy and secured in a relationship, I kind of feel that you might have some problems, or there are some conflicts that you might encounter, or confrontation um, regarding the person that you're dealing with. So, yeah. So we're back with the tarot reading. So again, I have picked out the Tower card next to the Page of Cups, and this is really more about a birth of something new. It could be that some people might get pregnant, or you might, you know, you have to take some precautions if you're going to do some kind of physical, intimate moment with a certain person, as it might lead to some accidental encounter. This could also be there is going to be some sudden changes that is going to happen, not just in your emotional self or emotional feelings, but it's also in your mind. So it could be that someone says something to you, and you know it caught you off guard and you'll be surprised about it, which can turn to be in a positive sense or in a negative sense, because this is really more about you realizing your true feelings. There's something that you are realizing in your emotional self, in your within your heart, really. So it could be that maybe you have realized that you don't have feelings for someone anymore, or you're realizing that you actually have a much stronger feelings towards someone in the past, or someone that you didn't put much effort with or ignored. You thought that you don't have feelings for them, but maybe you actually do. So it just tells me here that something that you are not seeing in the past is coming out. So this could be also your own realization of your own feelings, because I kind of feel that it also has a lot to do with people who tends to hold back and suppress their feelings towards someone. They tend to put their mind over their heart most of the time, but for some reason, the energy in November, um, it's all coming out. Some kind of secrets are coming out, the truth is coming out, your own feelings is coming out, and I kind of feel that what makes you vulnerable is coming out. And this is something that you cannot lie anymore. And I kind of feel that there will be a lot of people who might find themselves confused to the sudden realization. And there are those who might feel so unstable because of the intense emotions that is going around in them. So it's kind of a very emotional month. And all at the same time, it is such an eye opener as well. And this will trigger you in taking some sort of path or action or decision towards your relationship. So in the past, we're being shown here that you have found yourself in some sort of decision. It could be that someone has forced you this decision, or it could be that you are aware that you have a decision that you have to make, but probably you have not made the decision yet because from what we're getting here is that you will have the challenge of evaluating your relationship in a way that what makes you happy and what gives you a sense of fulfillment. There is something to do with harmony and security here. Are you feeling secured in your relationship? Also, there is a kind of thought here that thinking of, is this relationship really has a strong bond for each other? That kind of thing. Or are we just in this relationship because of the material things that we share together? So these are the things that may come into your mind, and you may have to think about it. Or you might just realize that, you're not happy and things are not balanced in your relationship. And you will find yourself wanting to fix this. So it's really more about you noticing the things that you had not noticed before. So, this is also a way for some Virgos to actually bring a relationship to another level for some. Though I kind of feel that might, some might leave someone and go to another person. So it could be a third party situation. That is just a possibility. So I can't be sure myself. I just feel that, realization of feelings is there. Leaving someone and choosing someone is actually there as well. So within this month, I kind of feel that there are possibilities of marriage, engagements, or creating some creating some emotional bond with a certain person because I kind of feel that you are going to interact with someone that you truly care about because there are new beginnings showing up here, and it has a lot to do with your emotional being. So I kind of feel that this is a time wherein you're feeding your emotions because you have suppressed them for so long. There's a need for you to finally choose choose what will make you happy, that kind of a thing. So if there is something that you have been hesitating for quite some time now, I kind of feel that this month it makes you ready to take some sort of action because it's showing here that you are much more willing to make effort. You are willing to take some risk. You are willing for some kind of a new beginning to take place. You are willing to make things happen. And it's all going in such a positive direction as well. So it could be that you have left someone and you're ready to face a new beginning towards a new person. So, yeah, that is a possibility. Now, what is actually very funny here is that I kind of feel that whoever you are making an effort with, he or she might be shocked with the way you are making advancement towards them because it's just not like you to suddenly express your feelings. It's not like you to be aggressive, or it's not like you to initiate. So they might be, they might be confused or might be telling themselves that this is too good to be true. So I'm also being guided to tell you that, if you ever decided to pursue someone that you feel that you have truly care about, but you have hold yourself back. This is also a time wherein you have to think, are you really going to be decided to commit to this person, or are you just following your emotions and you might bail on them, that kind of a thing. So you need to be very sure on what you really, really want. You really, really need to be sure on the decision that you are going to make. So, what you may need to know here is that this is the time wherein you're grabbing hold to the things that you desire the most. And it's like you are realizing how much valuable a certain person or a certain relationship is. And this is driving you to want to do something, to have it, to keep it. And it could also be that, and can also be that a relationship will grow much more stronger as a result. And it's really more about you um, realizing that you just cannot keep everything inside of you. There are things that you need to release. There are things that needs to come out of your mouth, or else they wouldn't know your intentions or what you really want, what you really think. And some people might just, um, think differently about you if that happens. So, regardless in how this may play out for a lot of Virgos, it could go in a positive or in a negative direction, because from what we're getting here is that you will find some sort of clarity in your relationship. Something is going to shine a light in your relationship. It's going to be a wake up call, a lot of realization, and if someone is hiding something from you or deceiving you, this will come out definitely. Lots of things that you don't know before or you have not noticed before are coming out. And this will bring some conclusion to a certain relationship and where it will go. And, because I kind of feel that your intuition is also very, very strong to the point wherein, there's a lot of things that you're finding out, and even the things that you are hiding in yourself. It could be that you are the person who is hiding a lot of things. It could be you're the person who is hiding a lot of their feelings towards someone. I kind of feel that this is a time wherein you're willing to express this and take a certain relationship much further, much more meaningful. That kind of a thing. So, yeah, this is the reading for Virgos. I do hope that it resonates with some of you. And please do know that this is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with everyone else. If you'd like a personal reading, please do check out the description box below this video, and I'll see you next month.